ceasefire. It just happened today. We're gonna read some of the quick updates, some of the headlines. Basically, is really what I want to just go through with this. Let's see. Okay, cool. So what are we covering? So this is really what I feel like is important. Let me go through me. Dang, that made it big. Damn, why is it tweaking? Okay. You can still that? Okay. Israel and Hamas have agreed to a deal that will pause fighting in Gaza and lead to the phased release of hostages and Palestinian prisoners. Qatar Prime Minister has confirmed. So, all right. So, a deal that will pause the fighting, lead to the phased release of hostages and Palestinian prisoners. Implementation of the temporary ceasefire will start on Sunday, the Prime Minister said. Hamas is expected to release 33 hostages during the first phase of an emerging deal. Hundreds of Palestinian prisoners are set to be released from Israeli jails at the same time. The Israeli cabinet still needs to approve their agreement. There's a lot going on right now with Trump becoming president next week. Part of Trump becoming president or getting inaugurated next week is connected to Pete Hegseth's confirmation that happened yesterday, Marco Rubio's confirmation that's happening now, and all the drama with that. That's the main story of the day. But we're talking about the ceasefire. Let me see. When is that? That's going to be, so January calendar 2025, because I just want you guys to see this. Let's look really quickly. Give me something. Pause. See? Let's find things quicker. Just like give me a big. All right, there we go. Today's the 16th. That's the best way to do it. So we got on Sunday is the 19th. So on 19th is when this starts, is when the ceasefire starts, the fighting starts, and they're going to release 33 hostages during the first phase of an emerging deal that starts on Sunday. Trump becomes president on Monday. For those of you who don't know, one of the biggest things that Trump said that he was going to do on his first day is get a ceasefire and get the hostages back. That's one of the first things Trump said he was going to do. You got to, I would say, objectively, this is mainly because of Trump. Again, this isn't a main story. We haven't looked into this a lot, so we're going to cover this more this weekend, but that would be my first step on that, is to say I would think this is mostly more Trump than Biden. And let's look at it's going to be interesting to look at the other Trump said he was going to do immediately and how those go. I mean, just to go over them quickly. We're releasing the January 6th rioters, and it's a fact that he can release them with executive orders and as his presidential powers. Getting Greenland, getting the Panama Canal, getting Canada. What was the other one that he said he was going to do? Stopping the DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and a whole bunch of other things. Like, these are the mix of things that Trump said that he was going to do. Some of them outwardly crazy, some of them scary, however you feel about them. But him getting this Hamas deal done before he's even a president, it has to be said it's a big deal. And it has to, whatever you think, give you however you feel about Trump, give you the thought that if he says he's going to do something, most of the things on the second term, it looks like he's really trying to do them. Take that, I mean, for what it is, scary or good. Let's see. Joe Biden said talks would go beyond. Who is this? Thank you for the follow. I can't see what it's saying your name is. Amanda Lucy, thank you for the follow. Shout out to you. I appreciate you watching. U.S. President Joe Biden said talks will go beyond the temporary ceasefire to phase 2 of the deal that can include a permanent end to the war. Okay. We'll talk about this more over the weekend. All right, let's move on now to the TikTok shutdown. So